immigration judge in Louisiana ruled that the Trump administration can deport Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil, despite his status as a permanent U.S. resident. Last year, Khalil led pro-Palestinian protests against the war in Gaza on campus. The State Department argued that his presence in the U.S. posed a national security risk and would undermine U.S. policy to combat anti-Semitism. Meanwhile, in Maryland, a federal judge ordered the Justice Department to give her daily updates on the return plan for a father wrongly deported to El Salvador. Scott McFarlane has more on that story.
It was a month ago this weekend. Kilmar Abrigo Garcia was among those shackled and then flown to a prison in El Salvador with no chance to contest it. The Trump administration admits Abrigo Garcia, who had no criminal record, was included by mistake. He had a previous court order protecting him from going to El Salvador, a nation he fled about a decade ago. His attorney, Simon Sandoval Moshenberg, made a plea both outside and inside court for Abrigo Garcia's return.
Neither we nor the family have been able to make any contact with him. This is one of the principal human rights violations that occurs in that facility, is that, inmates and detainees in that facility are held incommunicado.
But the Department of Justice, they argued they're not able to say when they can secure his return. Maryland federal judge Paula Zinnes pressed to know Abrigo Garcia's condition, asking where is he and under whose authority. The response from the Department of Justice attorney, Your Honor, I do not have that information.
What do you make of the government saying we can't tell you where he is, we can't tell you who has him, we can't tell you how he's doing?
What I make of that is that it is purposeful stalling.
Doris Meisner is former head of U.S. Immigration Services.
We seemingly have an agreement with El Salvador to take these detainees. Those agreements implicitly are a two-way street. So for us to send somebody that we then understand to have been wrongly sent, certainly one has to expect that we could go back to El Salvador, explain that, check the records, and get that person back.
The federal judge in Maryland has ordered daily updates on this case until she gets information about Abrigo Garcia's return, his condition, and his placement right now. For CBS Saturday Morning, Scott McFarlane, Washington.